Hello, welcome back to another episode of The Light Paper. This is episode 18 of the January 2021 edition of the paper. It's a free UK monthly newspaper available at the link in the description to this video. So today I will be reading this article. Australia scrap vaccine trials after participants return false HIV results. This is written by Paul Bennett. The Australian authorities, following medical advice, have abandoned a COVID vaccine after stage 1 clinical trials indicated false HIV positive results in numerous participants. The cancellation of the trial vaccine comes as an embarrassment for the Australian government, as they had agreed to buy 51 million doses. The experimental vaccine project was planned to cost $750 million. According to the University of Queensland and biotech firm CSL, who had been conducting the clinical trials in the past few months, the vaccine was showing promising signs and was proving to be effective in making antibodies in the early trial stages. Despite early positive predictions, the vaccine ran into difficulties and was axed after several volunteers returned a false positive HIV result due to a protein contained in the vaccine. According to Health Minister Greg Hunt, the vaccine triggered an antibody response that could interfere with HIV screening. Follow-up tests proved that HIV was not present, and no safety concerns were observed in the 216 participants involved in the first clinical trial. The vaccine developers stated that re-engineering the vaccine could take a year, and together with risking public trust and confidence in vaccinations, they decided not to proceed to phase 2 out of 3. Professor and vaccine co-lead Paul Young from the University of Queensland reported feeling devastated with the decision after months of living and breathing this project. As expected, the Australian government downplayed the mistakes in the trial. Prime Minister Scott Morrison, when asked about invested money wasted, told reporters, "You need to spread your investments to give as much opportunity for the most successful vaccines to go forward." In response, the Australian government increased its order of other vaccines as a way of compensation. The cancellation only highlights the issues that can occur when scientists and vaccine developers try to condense clinical trials and testing in only a few months instead of the recommended years-long process in developing safe and effective vaccinations. Immunologist Don Moore from Weill Cornell Medical College in New York reacted to the scrapped vaccine by saying, "It's not great to be associated with a mistake like this, but when you're running at 90 miles an hour, sometimes you trip." The world has been watching Australia during COVID and is shocked by their strict aggressive lockdown measures, invasive contact tracing, state/border shutdowns and violent enforcement by the police. The state of Victoria, under the control of totalitarian Premier Daniel Andrews, got the brunt of these draconian measures. The money squandered and waste of valuable resources in the axed vaccine trial is another unnecessary debacle to add to the Australian COVID chapter. Okay, that's the end of that article. Next episode I'll be reading this one. Portuguese appeal court rules PCR test unreliable. So apologies for that. Okay, so until next time, take care of yourself. Please like, share, subscribe and do all the normal things. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.